Well, hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry, and today I'm doing, as you can see, a spinach salad with smoked chicken and an apple bacon dressing. Does that sound fantastic or what? I think it's going to be delicious. Okay, so, and the inspiration came from a restaurant that we went to. I had a pulled turkey spinach salad with an apple vinaigrette. It also had pecans and candied walnuts, I think, or I'm not sure, but it was very good. But this is my own version. So I'm grilling up well, actually I'm smoking on the Traeger smoker. I am smoking up 2 chicken breasts. Now I've cut them in half this way because they were pretty thick at the one end, and I don't want them that thick. And then whatever's left over will be for salads the rest of the week or sandwiches. So I've brushed olive oil down on the top of these, just super easy. And now it'll have seasoning, will have something to stick to. I've got the loose Himalayan pink salt that I got at Costco. I love it. It's got all the minerals and stuff that we can't get any other way. Himalayan pink salt is from the Himalayan mountains, so it's one of the purest salts you can get, and it's not refined. It's not got iodine added to it. And so about a half a teaspoon for all of them. And this is Kirkland's sweet mesquite seasoning. I love this seasoning. And we'll put that on there. And I'm going to season both sides so we get even coating. And there we go. And then of course we need some ground pepper. And that's how easy it is. So I'll season the other side. I've already got the Traeger started. And if you guys aren't familiar with a Traeger smoker, it's a pellet smoker. And I bought the gourmet pellets, which are maple, hickory, and cherry. So we're gonna get the combo of gourmet flavor on this chicken, and it's gonna be delicious. So I'm gonna flip these over, season the other side, and then I'll see you outside. Okay, and I apologize for the wind. It's very windy out here, but the Traeger's at 225, so it's time to put the chicken on, and that's how easy it is. You push a button. No waiting. I did one of my pork butts for the party on here, and one on the big green egg, and I could have just used one, but I wanted to be sure we had enough food. And there you go, done. I will close the hatch and we'll come back later. And I can hear the auger pulling pellets through, but the gourmet blend of pellets that I got, super excited to try these. And they come in a bigger bag. This is what the bag looks like. Instead of a 20-pound bag, it's 33 pounds. So, there you go. All right, we'll be back when I'm putting that salad together. Okay guys, so what I'm doing right now is I'm making my bacon and apple dressing. And it is a vinaigrette, kind of, but it's absolutely delicious, trust me. So I rendered off 6 pieces of bacon, and I cut them in pretty tiny little lardons. I mean, they're just like 1/4 of an inch by 1/4 of an inch. Super important. It's going back in the dressing. I don't want anything big in there. Even the chunks of apples are pretty small. So, and you could just put raw apples in your salad, but this makes it more interesting. And then the other thing I have here on my cutting board is 1/4 inch slice of a small red onion that I diced up really tiny, teeny, okay? And 1 garlic clove. That is, you've got to have that. But before we do that, we are going to add a heaping tablespoon of brown sugar, and I might adjust it depending on my palate. Okay, we'll say that's a heaping. And you get that mixed in with your bacon fat. And then we need some organic apple cider, raw apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. Turn my burner up a little bit. And I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons. And we're going to do it by taste. So next I want a healthy tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and that's going to help emulsify this. Smells like vinegar. I'm going to actually end up needing more sugar. Big old tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And this is the one I get from Trader Joe's. I really like it. It's very good. Super delicious. So whisk that on in. And this doesn't make a giant batch. You can make it as big a batch as you want, but we just like enough for a couple salads and we're good. Okay, let's get a little bit of a taste going here. I need a spoon. Hold on, let me go get one. Okay, I went ahead and added a little bit more vinegar. I tasted it and it needs more, and we need you know, a half a cup of dressing or so. And we're going to go ahead with another big old spoonful of brown sugar, because you do need it sweet as well as tangy. Some fresh pepper to taste. I'm not going to add any salt because the bacon has salt in it. It smells wonderful already. Now that I've got it kind of incorporated and it's mixed up pretty good, go ahead and give it, put your apple and your onion, garlic right down in there, just like that. The bacon's going to go in there last. Oops. Man overboard. No. And you want to let the garlic kind of perfume and the apples. And there you have this beautiful, colorful dressing. You can add some green to it, but it's going over the spinach, so you don't need to. Okay, so I'm going to give it one more taste here. Let me rinse this spoon and make sure we've got enough sugar. I'm going to add one more clump of brown sugar, maybe a teaspoon. Really, like I said, it's just to taste for your liking. If you like it tangier, then by all means do it tangier. The apples are going to release. I've also used apple juice if I didn't want to use sugar, because apple juice is quite sweet. And then at the very, very end, you're going to add your bacon back in. So my towel fell. And like I said, you would serve this over your spinach salad warm to room temperature. Oh yeah, and I'm starting to smell the garlic. And then if you take a knife, just kind of want the apples a little bit soft. So a couple more minutes, we'll add our bacon back in and we'll be done. Yay! Okay. I want the bacon to stay crispy, so I don't want it in there too long. All right. I'm going to turn my burner off because it's cast iron. It's going to retain the heat. And let's go over and assemble the salad, and then I'll show you what it looks like. I'll add this in at the very end. Okay, so now I'm ready to put the salad together, and this is so delicious. I hope you guys can see everything. So I've got my spinach, and this is a pretty big bowl. I mean, check it out. That's a big bowl. So when I post these pictures on Facebook or Instagram, you know how big this bowl is. It's a side dish bowl, but it's great for a dinner salad. So that is full of baby spinach, absolutely wonderful. And I'm going to kind of section this off. On this cutting board, I have one of the chicken breasts that were smoked, and it's fantastic, and it's cooled down, but it's so delicious. A tomato, some, sliced red onion, and we're gonna put that all on here. And then We have our sauteed mushrooms that are going on. So go ahead and distribute your onions accordingly. I'm gonna go ahead and put my tomatoes on right now. Chicken can go on the top, so you know it's there. And tomatoes can be mixed in. It's pretty fantastic. Mushrooms, these are the sauteed mushrooms, and I go ahead and caramelize them down so they've got a little bit of browning on them, and I did this in the Kerrygold grass-fed butter. The only way to go. It's heart healthy, it's got extra omega-3s, vitamin D from being grass-fed. Those cows get sunshine. So lots of mushrooms in this salad. And those are about room temperature, just in case you're wondering. We're gonna cool down the leaves of the spinach. Okay, and now, where's my dressing? Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I've got my warm, and it's just warm to the touch. I heated it up a little bit in the microwave, but this is my warm bacon apple vinaigrette. It's so delicious. Follow what I did because you won't regret it. And we want that for over the top of the salad. But in the meantime, we need to put some chicken on here. And this chicken breast, I'm gonna put this over here on one side. That way Michael knows that it's got chicken on there and it's, you know, it's gonna be a healthy salad. And that's the way I want it right there. So now, because we don't have hard-boiled eggs, I'm gonna put deviled eggs left from our party. I'm gonna put one of those on there, and this is a jalapeno deviled egg. So we can put one of those over here in the corner, and oh my gosh, yum, maybe two, I don't know. Maybe I'll do two. I think I will. I'm gonna put 2 deviled eggs over here in the corner. And oh my goodness, look at that, look at that. Who doesn't want some of that? Yum! These salads are, this is the perfect size for a big dinner salad. Michael can eat every bit of this, and he does every night. So now I want my bacon vinaigrette over the top, and you want to serve this warm. It's an apple bacon vinaigrette. It's got the apples and the bacon, and doesn't that look good? Oh, so good with the Dijon mustard. Okay, so we're gonna put this down over. Get plenty of dressing on your chicken and your salad. Don't cheap out on your dressing, because that's half of the salad. Honestly, it's truly half of your salad. So now, I'm gonna take a little tiny bite because it's not my salad, but I want you to get a taste test. And the red onion, tomato, mushroom. Let's try to get some of that. And a piece of chicken. Okay, all in one bite. Maybe. All right, here we go. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Unbelievable. It is so good. Every time I make this, I'm just like in awe over how delicious, sweet and tangy bacon and smoky onion. It's just so good. So I hope this inspires you to try your hand at making yourself a spinach salad with smoked chicken breast, tomatoes, and red onion with a delicious warm bacon and apple vinaigrette. I'm gonna call it a vinaigrette because I really feel like it is. All right, guys, I can't wait to see you next time. Go down in the About section below. Check out all the links that I've left for you, and ooh, we gotta go eat our salad. So I'm gonna say bye for now, and mwah, I love ya. Bye. We love this salad for so many reasons, but I truly hope you guys try the dressing. It's delicious, and you can put that on a regular salad as well.